to one of the highlights of the evening here in Brussels. It's the women's 100 metres, the penultimate showdown before the final in Zurich next week, and it features two world champions and the return, the long-awaited return of Sha'Carri Richardson. Looking forward to seeing her. There she is in lane 7. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, of course, who has owned this event this year, indeed for some years, but she's having the time of her life, so relaxed and running 10-6 something for fun. Let's take you through the lineup in full. Aminatou Seni from Niger goes in lane 1, the African 200 metres champion. Tamara Clark, USA in 2. Shericka Jackson, world 200 metre champion and silver medalist over 100 metres. Beaten though by Elia Hobbs in Lausanne. Could there be a reaction from Shericka Jackson? Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, listen to the roar from the crowd. Had to withdraw from Lausanne last week, but back, hamstring is okay, she said. Marie-Josée Tarlou, 33 years old, in PB shape in Monaco. Sha'Carri Richardson, great comeback win for her on Tuesday in Lucerne. First race since the US trials. And in lane 8, Delphine Nkanza from Belgium, the Belgian number 1, over 200 metres. Well, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, she had a couple of scans this week. She went off to Bellinzona. Not 100%, she said, but she's in such great form, the form of her life, arguably. She didn't want to waste all that good and miss here this evening. Everybody in front of us are on their feet, craning their necks, trying to get a view here of this women's 100 metres. Seni then in 1, Niger. Clark in 2, USA. Jackson in 3. Hobbs 4. Fraser-Pryce, there she goes in lane 5. Tarlou 6. Richardson goes in lane 7. And Nkanza, the Belgian, nearest to camera there, in lane 8. Meeting record, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, 10.72. Brilliant start there from Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, as always. Now into the transition. Nobody can really live with her at the moment. Tarlou is trending in her way. Jackson's trying to come back at her, but it's Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Jackson is coming back at her. She's got it. Jackson maybe on the line. That was so strong and so uncharacteristic. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, unbeaten all year. Everyone is looking around. It's a photo finish. In the end, you can throw a blanket. She got a good start. There is a question mark over the hamstring for Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. She said her drills had gone one in the last couple of days. It is Jackson. It's her first defeat of the season for Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. And there was a reaction from Jackson, who came second last weekend to Hobbs in Lausanne. She didn't like that, and she has picked the pocket tip of her teammate Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce by a small margin on the line and a great finish. And you don't often see that, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce relinquishing a lead.
Well, you don't, but also Fraser-Pryce, there just wasn't a normal self over the last 25 metres. Tightening up, her stride was shortening. Jackson is much bigger, much taller. She does come late. Remember, she's a great 200 metre runner as well. And 400. Here you think Fraser-Pryce got this sewn up. She will never relinquish a lead normally here. But Jackson very strong over the last 20. But I think it was a bit of 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I think Jackson was strong over the last 25. And I think Fraser-Pryce was tightening up. And it may be something to do with that hamstring injury. 1/100th in it. Frustrating for Fraser-Pryce to lose her unbeaten record of the season in this almost the final hurdle.
Yes, Richardson, worth pointing out, 5th, 10.93, backing up that win over Elaine Thompson here as her Richardson coming back. Tarlou once again in the mix there in 3rd place. But Shericka Richardson continues her brilliant season with victory over Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce.